This live stream is a copyright of the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. Reproduction or distribution of this live stream without permission of the Tiger Sports Livestream Network is a violation of the law.
People ask us what the secret is. Is it the thin and crispy crust? Is it the liquid gold ranch? Or maybe it's the fact that we're still doing things the hard way, by hand, every single day. Truth is, the secret is you. The families who have been sitting in these booths for 3 generations. We're more than just a pizza place. We're part of your story. So come in, bring the whole family, and let us handle the rest. We've got a spot saved for you at Polly Eyes.
Tomorrow. Some fear the uncertainty it brings. Some trust the promise it holds. At Grinnell Mutual, we are always looking forward to tomorrow, growing and innovating. So even if the plans you have for the future aren't the same as the plans the future holds for you, you can be ready. Because we'll be ready, like we have been for over 100 years. Trust in that. Trust in tomorrow. Talk to a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
At Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, we know that the Tigers have a game plan every time they take the field or court. And at Ramsey Weeks, we have a plan for you too. Check out our website at RamseyWeeks.com to get started. You can find all your insurance needs from residential to commercial, and if it is real estate you are looking for, you are one click away in the top menu. Here you can browse our residential and commercial listings. Don't forget, let Ramsey Weeks create a game plan for your new insurance or real estate purchase. Go Tigers! Weldon Drywall is your local drywall professional, serving a 70-mile perimeter around Iowa City. They provide services to commercial builders, general contractors, and residential homeowners. Projects can include commercial build-outs, new construction for multi-family and residential homes, to remodeling projects such as your new addition to basement drywall projects, even down to the simplest 2x2 patch in your wall. Weldon Drywall is here for you. Check out our website at weldon-drywall.com and fill out our contact form for your free estimate today.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage and graphics.
At Mayflower Community, we offer a full continuum of care, from independent living in our beautiful historic neighborhood to assisted living, memory care assisted living, and skilled nursing care that meets you exactly where you are. But life here is about the experience. Whether it's enjoying a meal with friends in one of our dining spaces, staying active in the wellness center, or exploring our walking paths, there is always a way to connect. Come see why Mayflower is more than a residence. It's a community.
Tired of bad internet and bad service? Switch to MCG and experience the benefits of better internet. We employ a local team that answers the phone when you call. We provide same-day support and symmetrical upload and download. We offer benefits like free install, free router, and no introductory pricing. We offer internet that works when you need it. No data caps, no fine print, and absolutely no hidden fees. Sign up with MCG today and experience the benefits of better internet service.
Of course, all Tiger athletics from the middle school all the way up to the high school. Through fundraising, membership drives, concession stand revenues at all the home events. There are many different ways you can get involved. One, through membership levels from a single, a family, even into the business. There are many attractive levels that you can be a part of this wonderful club. Your membership funds help support uniforms, warm-ups, summer speed camps, baseball and softball batting cages, and the list goes on. You want to be a part of a great group, join the Grinnell Booster Club.
Hey Tiger fans, Colton here at Wagon Wheels West in Grinnell, and today's game day boot is this men's Twisted X boot. This boot is going to be super comfortable with that self-stretch technology while also being greatly durable if you have to go and work in the yard or you're out on the job all day. This is going to be the boot for you. But don't get it twisted. This boot is going to look wonderful under a nice pair of blue jeans if you got to go out on the town. And stop in, try it, and good luck, Tigers. The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue, Grinnell, would like to invite everyone to experience the barnyard. Our friendly smiles will serve you up with your favorite yogurt flavor of the day, sundaes, and specialty cyclones. If lunch or supper is what you're craving, they have all the favorites. Large groups are welcome by the busloads, and you can always catch us on the move or online. I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn. Go Tigers!
At B3 Technology in Grinnell, we make IT simple. Our team provides reliable managed IT services, cloud solutions, data backup, and network security so your home or business runs smoothly every day. With big city technology and small town customer service, B3 Technology has been helping Central Iowa stay connected and protected for decades. Call B3 Technology today at 641-236-9296 or visit b3tech.com.
And we are live from Grinnell High School at the softball complex for tonight's doubleheader softball game between the Grinnell Tigers and the Vinton-Shellsburg Vikings. How you doing, everybody? Chris Jr. here with you on a warm Monday night. And it is warm. Game time temperature right now sitting at 85 degrees, not much wind at all. Let's take a quick moment to salute those sponsors that you just saw. They include Poly Ice Pizza, Grinnell Mutual, Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Real Estate, Weldon Drywall, Latitude Signage and Design, Mayflower Community, Mahaska Communications Group, Dairy Barn, Unity Point Health, Prairie Lakes Church, B3 Technology, and Wagon Wheels West. Our specialty sponsors include Strikeouts by Michelle's Dance Academy, Foul Balls by Edward Jones, Mark and Paul Colpin, your registered representatives, Scoreboard by Kurt's Collision Center, and then our business card sponsors in the upper right-hand corner. You see all those sponsors I mentioned, plus Grinnell Firestone, Coriol Photography, and S&S Electric. So we are set for softball action, and we're going to jump right into it. Leading off for the Vikings, number 7, left fielder Harper Hoobs. First pitch from Reese on the way. In there for a strike. Again, beautiful sunshine. Chance of rain later on tonight, but it's supposed to be way late. There's a pitch swung on that as foul for our Edward Jones foul ball, and strike 2. Vinton-Shellsburg, coached by head coach Adam Fish. They come in with a record of 1-5 in the conference, 5-7 overall. They're led in hitting by Grace Fish. That pitch misses low for ball 1. Grace has 14 hits, batting .389 with 8 RBIs and 1 home run. We'll get to more stats here in just a moment. 1 ball and 2 strikes now. Here's the pitch. That misses low and away for ball 2. Top of the first inning, Hayden Fippen and Grace Fish, the first 3 batters. Here's the 2-2 from Reese. Swung on, chopped right off the plate. They're going to say it's fair ball. Andrews throws down, but it's not in time. So that ball chopped right off the plate. And
Now batting number 13.
That's Harper Hubis get on board with a single. So that brings up second baseman number 13, Hayden Fippen. See what Coach Fish does here. If he bunts, lots of options on the table for him. Here's a pitch, scores to bunt, and bat is pulled back, but it's taken for a strike. That pitch in there for strike 2. Count is now no balls and 2 strikes. Runner on first base, nobody out. Top of the first inning, Tigers and Vikings. Doubleheader softball from the Tiger Sports live stream network. 0-2 pitch coming from Reese. Catches the outside corner for Michelle's Dance Academy. Strikeout. Called strike 3. So Fippen goes down on strikes for the first out. That'll bring up shortstop number 11, Grace Fish. As you said, statistically, the leading hitter for the Vikings. That pitch misses upstairs for ball 1. That pitch catches the corner for strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike. As we get our scoreboard set up here, my apologies. 1-1 pitch on the way. That pitch is low. Throw down, runner gets back in time. The scoreboard shows 2 outs. That's incorrect, so we're going to get that fixed here. But it's 2 balls and 1 strike now. 2, Grace Fish, the Viking shortstop. 2-1 pitch coming from Reese. Swing and a miss. Nice off speed by Reese. And we are at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two pitch on the way for Reese. Pitch was upstairs for ball 3. And now our count is full. Three-two delivery. Swung on, chop towards the third base side. Gets past the third baseman. That means everybody's going to be safe. So Grace Fish reaches. Again, I'm not in the business to score the game, but my guess is that will go down as an error.
Now batting, number 8, Taylor Bridgewater.
So now runners are first and second with 1 out. And that brings up Taylor Bridgewater, the pitcher, facing Reese. That pitch in there for a strike. Again, there's only 1 out. Our scoreboard shows 2. Try to get that corrected here for you as best we can. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Reese with a high fastball. And it's no balls and 2 strikes. Pitch is outside. Good discipline by Bridgewater not to chase that one. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Again, 1 out. Scoreboard shows 2, but there's only 1. As you see, runners at first and second. Top of the first inning. No score between Vinton-Shellsburg and Grinnell on our Kurtz Collision Center scoreboard. Here's the 1-2 delivery from Reese. Swing and a miss. Michelle's Dance Academy strikeout. And a very big strikeout it is for the second out.
Now batting, number 14, Brinkley Fisher.
So now there's 2 outs, and that'll bring up Brinkley Fisher, the third baseman for Coach Adam Fish. Reese trying to work her way out of this first inning jam. Here's the first pitch. Swung on that is hit foul. Up and out of play for strike 1 and a Edward Jones foul ball. Oh, 1 pitch on the way from Reese. That misses low. Good stop by senior tri-captain Macy Andrews. 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 outs. Runners at first and second. No score between Grinnell and Vinton-Shellsburg. High school softball on the Tiger Sports live stream network. Chris Jr. here with you. Glad to have you with us. 1-1 delivery from Ree. Just misses outside. Ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Two balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Top of the first. 2-1 delivery coming from Reese. Swing on, that's chopped towards the short third base side. Third baseman's up with it across the diamond with a stretch in time to get the out and retire the side. Viking strand 2, no score. You're watching high school softball on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
People ask us what the secret is. Is it the thin and crispy crust? Is it the liquid gold ranch? Or maybe it's the fact that we're still doing things the hard way, by hand, every single day. Truth is, the secret is you. The families who have been sitting in these booths for 3 generations. We're more than just a pizza place. We're part of your story. So come in, bring the whole family, and let us handle the rest. We've got a spot saved for you at Polly Eyes.
When change and uncertainty define the times, it's good to anchor to your roots, to honor and nurture them, to remember how it all started, and let that help build the future. Because we know a strong future is built on a solid past, and that past promises mean future follow-through. You can trust us to protect what you grow, build, own, and value. Trust in tomorrow with Grinnell Mutual.
Back here at Grinnell High School, Tigers dodge a bullet. Vinton-Shellsburg had runners at first and second with 1 out, but Reese had a strikeout, then we get a ground out, and Tigers get out of that first inning jam, and we are scoreless at 0. Over on the baseball field, the Tiger boys are hosting Vinton-Shellsburg baseball team for a doubleheader. That's also on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. Now here's a very simple way how to do that. You can go to our app or our website, tigerslsn.com, scroll down the softball schedule, the first thing, go to the Vinton-Shellsburg game, click on that link, that'll pop up a tab, and then open another tab, scroll down and do the baseball link, and now you can go back and forth. Dave Van Compernoll, Dan Walker will have the call of the baseball game. And right now there is no score. Leading off for Grinnell, Trinity Carlson. Tiger first baseman takes the first pitch outside for ball 1. Taylor Bridgewater on the hill for Vinton-Shellsburg. That pitch swung on and foul back out of play for a Never Jones foul ball. Evens the count up at 1 ball and 1 strike. Trinity Carlson, Kylie Bond, Reese, the first 3 up. If anybody gets on, Macy Andrews is the 4th batter for Coach Mike Doty. Tigers coming into this one 3-3 in the conference and 6-4 overall. Pitch just misses outside for ball 2, 2 balls and a strike. Won a thriller last Thursday, beat Ballard 3-2 in 8 innings last Thursday. By the way, Vinton-Shellsburg coming off a big win. They beat number 5 East Marshall 4-3 last Friday. That pitch is low and outside for ball 3. So 3 balls and 1 strike to the Tiger first baseman, Trinity Carlson. So both teams on a winning streak here. And both teams from the WAMAC West Conference for a doubleheader here on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. A little bit of wind, looks like it's blowing in from center field, just enough to keep things comfortably or cool. That pitch is swung on. That's a foul, I do believe, yes. So it's an Ever Jones foul ball, and it's strike 2. So we have a full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to Trinity. Trinity's a freshman for Coach Mike Doty. Here's a 3-2. Up and in for ball 4, and she will take her base. So get a bat there by Carlson, gets a walk. That'll bring up Kylie Bond, the Tiger shortstop. Kylie, statistically the best hitter for the Tigers. Now let's see. Umpire making sure she takes off all the protective gear, and now she's all set. All right, now we're ready for play. Kylie coming in. Batting .531, 17 hits, 10 RBIs, and 4 home runs. That pitch is up and out, gets past the catcher. Carlson's going to get down to second. She'll take a big turn. And that is ball 1. So Carlson now at second base, and it's 1 ball, no strikes. Second pitch in there for a strike. One pitch, swung, and that is popped up. Right side of the infield, first baseman drifting over, makes the catch. A little bit more dramatic than I'm sure Coach Fish wanted, but did get the catch. So Caliban flies out to the third baseman for the second out. or for the first out. Check that. That'll bring up the pitcher, number 16, Reese. That pitch misses for a ball. That pitch in there for a called strike. 1 ball and 1 strike now to the Tiger pitcher. That pitch thrown, that is a base hit towards left field. Coach Doty waving Carlson home. Here comes the throw. Carlson chugging home, and she is going to be in there and safe. And running the whole way was Reese, so probably a single, then advanced to second on the throw home. But Tigers get the run, and they lead 1-0.
Concerning for the Tigers, number 15, Alyssa Flander.
Brings up Alyssa Flander. We'll check that. Macy Andrews. My apologies. Tiger catcher due up.
Now batting for the Tigers, number 33, Macy Andrews.
1 out, runner at second base, 1-0 Grinnell on our Kurtz Collision Center scoreboard. Bottom of the first inning. Here's a pitch to Andrews. She squares to bunt, pulls the bat back. Stealing third. Throw down is not in time. So that pitch was a ball. And then as Coach Doty, we've seen and said before, very aggressive. And Reese steals third. That pitch thrown as pop foul up and out of play. Heads up for an Edward Jones foul ball. And strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike. That pitch misses away for ball 2. 2 balls and a strike now to the Tigers senior Macy Andrews. Macy, one of 4 seniors. Macy Andrews, Caliban, Reese, and Alyssa Flander are the seniors. They're all captains too, by the way, for Coach Doty. 1-2 delivery coming from Bridgewater. Swung and that is ripped out to left field, but going foul. Boy, that's an Edward Jones foul ball. Macy got all of that one and gave it a ride, but just pulled it foul. And we were at 2 balls and 2 strikes. No score over on the baseball diamond between Grinnell and Vinton-Shellsburg baseball. That game's also on the Tiger Sports live stream network. Dave Van Comperl, Dan Walker with that call. That pitch is swung on, that's popped up. Shortstop side center fielder calls her off, comes in and makes the catch. Tiger runner tagged up, is coming home, and she will score.
Now batting for the Tigers, the third baseman, number 6, Kate Smith.
That was Flander, courtesy running for Reese. And she scores, so Macy gets an RBI fly out. And there's 2 outs. And that will bring up Kate Smith, who pops up to the catcher for the third out to retire the side. But Tigers get 2 runs. They lead 2-0. You're watching high school softball on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
Weldon Drywall is your local drywall professional, serving a 70-mile perimeter around Iowa City. They provide services to commercial builders, general contractors, and residential homeowners. Projects can include commercial build-outs, new construction for multi-family and residential homes, to remodeling projects such as your new addition to basement drywall projects, even down to the simplest 2x2 patch in your wall. Weldon Drywall is here for you. Check out our website at weldon-drywall.com and fill out our contact form for your free estimate today. At Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, we know that the Tigers have a game plan every time they take the field or court. And at Ramsey Weeks, we have a plan for you too. Check out our website at ramseyweeks.com to get started. You can find all your insurance needs from residential to commercial, and if it is real estate you are looking for, you are 1 click away in the top menu. Here you can browse our residential and commercial listings. Don't forget, let Ramsey Weeks create a game plan for your new insurance or real estate purchase. Go Tigers!
Top of the second inning we go. Tigers lead 2-0 on our Kurtz Collision Center scoreboard. First of two games we have for you. Softball doubleheader. Grinnell Tigers and Vinton-Shellsburg Vikings doing battle here, Walmart Conference action. Happy to have you with us here on this Monday night. Vinton-Shellsburg will send the 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up. Leading off is Kate Gardeman, the right fielder, number 1. Be followed by Phoebe Turk and Zoe McClintock.
Number 1, Kate Gardeman.
So Kate Gardeman steps in to face Ree Reese. Here's the first pitch from Ree. Misses low for ball 1. That pitch misses upstairs for ball 2. Maisie Hendricks trying to do a good job of framing it. Left it there a little extra long to make sure the umpire had a good look at it. Saying, sir, I'm leaving it here. You can take another look just to make sure. That looked pretty good. 2-0 pitch. Swung on, pop foul. Up and out of play over the third base side. It's a Never Jones foul ball. Look out for strike 1. 2 balls and 1 strike now to Gardeman. Right fielder for Coach Adam Fish. Here's the 2-1 delivery. Just misses outside. 3 balls and a strike now to Gardeman. Reese slaps the ball into her glove. Now steps back on the pitching mound, and here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 1. There's check that, strike 2. Count is full now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. That pitch misses low and away. And that is a walk. Second walk of the game for Reese. And Gardeman gets on. Brings up the first baseman, number 10, Phoebe Turk.
Now batting.
Umpire getting some softballs back in. And the left-hand batting Turk steps in. A lot of speed there at first. See if Coach Fish has him bunt. Nope, going to swing away. Swing and a miss. For strike 1, throw down. Ooh, gets away. But nice backup. And a strike 1. Reese now settles in, gets a sign from her catcher Andrews, and here comes the 0-1 delivery. Scores the bunt now. Now she lays it down, and it's drifting foul. Fantastic bunt, but just drifted foul for Never Jones foul ball. And strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out. Runner on first base. Top of the second inning. Vinton-Shellsburg and Grinnell playing softball. Tigers lead them 2-0 on the Kurtz Collision Center scoreboard. 0-2 pitch on the way from Reese. Misses outside for ball 1. 1 ball and 2 strikes. That pitch is up and in for ball 2. 2 balls now and 2 strikes. Zoe McClintock, the designated player, waits on deck for Coach Adam Fish. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3 and Michelle's Dance Academy strikeout. Reese's 3rd strikeout of the game.
Now batting, number 2.
Retires Phoebe Turk. Brings up Zoe McClintock, the designated player. Coach Doty, you notice the players have armbands on. They have a series of numbers with matching plays. First pitch swing, and that's chopped foul for Never Jones foul ball and strike 1. But all Coach Doty has to do is call out a number. The players look at the wristband, and they find the matching number and then their corresponding play. That pitch throwing hit towards the shortstop side. Maybe a chance for two. There's a shuffle to one. Not going to get the second one. But they do get the lead runner. So Gardman is forced out on the 6-4. And McClintock reaches on the fielder's choice. But we have 2 outs now.
Now batting, number 9, Allie Fish.
And that'll bring up the number 9 hitter, Allie Fish. Allie, the catcher. Allie steps in to face the senior Ree Reese. First pitch. Outside for ball 1. It is a warm one here at the ballpark, no doubt. That pitch swing, that is chopped foul on the first base side. It's an Everett Jones foul ball for strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here comes the pitch. In there for a called strike. And now Reese 1 strike away from getting out of this inning. Over on the baseball diamond, heading to the top of the 3rd inning. No score between Grinnell and Vinton-Shellsburg. That game's also on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. Dave Van Compernol and Dan Walker with the call of that one. Pitch on the way. Outside for ball 1. Good discipline by McClintock not to chase that one. 2s are wild here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 2nd inning. Only 1 on, though. But still, I got 4 2s. That's a pretty good poker hand. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Michelle's Dance Academy strikeout. Reese's 4th of the night, and that retires the side. 2-0 Grinnell with the lead. You're watching high school softball on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage and graphics.
At Mayflower Community, we offer a full continuum of care, from independent living in our beautiful historic neighborhood to assisted living, memory care assisted living, and skilled nursing care that meets you exactly where you are. But life here is about the experience. Whether it's enjoying a meal with friends in one of our dining spaces, staying active in the wellness center, or exploring our walking paths, there is always a way to connect. Come see why Mayflower is more than a residence. It's a community.
To the bottom of the 2nd inning we go. Tigers will send the 6, 7, and 8 hitters, Ava Van Tome, Kate Nath, and Hadley Harder, to the plate to face Taylor Bridgewater.
Ava Van Tome.
Van Tome steps in. Tigers lead 2-0 as you see on our Chris Clinton Center scoreboard. Here's the first pitch from Bridgewater. Upstairs for ball 1. Again, there's a little bit of a breeze, so it's not unbearable, but it's still pretty muggy out. That pitch low for ball 2. Game time temperature 85 degrees. A little bit of breeze. Kind of blows into the center, then blows from right to left. Again, very light, but just enough to make it bearable, I guess. That pitch catches the inside corner for strike 1. Bridgewater, as we are seeing, likes to work very quickly, which the Tiger players will have to adjust to that. Here comes a 2-1 pitch. That's way upstairs. Good stop by the catcher, Allie Fish. We're now 3 balls and 1 strike to the Tiger right fielder, Ava Van Tomey. Pitch is swung and has popped up right towards the pitcher for the first out. So Van Tomey pops up to the pitcher for the first out. And that will bring up the left fielder, number 23, Kate Nath.
Number 23, Kate Nath.
That pitch in there for a strike. And then after Kate will be Haley Harder, then the top of the order if anybody gets on. That pitch drifts inside for ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike. First of 2 games we have for you tonight. Pitch is swung, and that's hit out towards center field, but up in the air. Center fielder camps under it, makes the catch, and Harder is retired. Or check that. That was Kate Nath. My apologies.
Now batting for the Tigers.
I'll get it right.
Number 1, Haley Harder.
I'm always good for at least 1 error a game. Now we have Haley Harder, the center fielder, batting. She steps in, takes the first pitch for ball 1. One ball, no strikes, 2 outs, nobody on for Grinnell. She scores the bunt and pulls the bat back, and it is a ball. Now the rule on that is, once they present the bat like that, if they leave it across out like that when the ball crosses the plate, no matter where the ball is, it's a strike. But if they pull the bat back, then the umpire has to make a call and determination if it was a ball or a strike. That pitch is swung on a foul back for an Edward Jones foul ball. And strike 2. And check that, strike 1. I'm all confluveled. I'm just going to blame it on the heat. Works for me. 2-1. Puts the bat out there to bunt. That gets away from the catcher. There's up and away. So now we have 3 balls and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on for Grinnell. Bottom of the 2nd inning. Tigers lead 2-0 on our Kurtz Collision Center scoreboard. 3-1 pitch. Inside, and Harder draws a walk. Now we have the second baseman, Ivy Kellogg, stepping in.
Now batting the second baseman, number 5, Ivy Kellogg.
Don't want to jinx anything, but Ivy does have 1 home run on the year. Does have the power. Scores the bunt, runner goes, pitches low, throw down is not going to be in time. Ball gets away anyway. Now they call time, so stolen base. If you notice there, Coach Doty teaches them to slide to the outside part of the bag, then reach back with their inside hand, in this case the left hand, to stay on the bag. So it's a stolen base. And ball 1 now to Kellogg. Runner in scoring position. That pitch misses low. For ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs, runner on second base. Two nothing Grinnell with the lead on our Kurtz Collision Center scoreboard. Here's the pitch. Inside for ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes now to Kellogg. Top of the order, Trinity Carlson waits on deck. Should Kellogg get on. Kellogg steps out of the box, takes a long look at Coach Doty. They switched up softballs anyway. But they notice right away that Bridgewater likes to work quickly, so part of this gamesmanship is you step out, make the pitcher wait. 3-0 delivery coming. Scores the bunt. That's behind the runner, or the batter rather. So it is a base on balls. And now the Tigers have runners at the corners, first and third, with 2 outs. And Ivy, they weren't paying attention, so Ivy just heads on down to second base,
First baseman, number 13,
which
Carlson.
they would have conceded that anyway. So now runners at second and third, and Trinity Carlson steps in. Trinity walked and scored her first time up. Takes the first pitch for a ball. Tigers with something working here. Again, Coach Doty, known to be very, very aggressive in these situations. I'm not a softball coach. I'm not going to try to guess. Now she scores the bunt. Up and in. Takes the pitch. for ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. Wouldn't put it past Coach Doty. They'll drop a bunt down with everybody back. You never know. 2-0. Squares the bunt, pulls the bat back. In there for a strike. So 2 outs. Runners at second and third for Grinnell. Bottom of the second inning. 2 balls, 1 strike to Trinity Carlson. Here's the 2-1 pitch coming from Bridgewater. That pitch swung and hit out towards left field. It's going to get down and get past the left fielder. 2 runs are in. Carlson heading for second. And she will get there with a stand-up double. Trinity Carlson delivers a 2-out double. And that will bring up Kylie Bond, the Tiger shortstop. It is now 4-0 Grinnell. Curtis, a runner in.
Tigers, the shortstop, number 17, Kylie Bond.
Not a Curtis runner, excuse me. Kylie Bond steps in, takes the first pitch up and away for ball 1. So 2 outs, runners, second base for Grinnell. Bottom of the second inning. Tigers lead 4-0 on the 2-run double by Trinity Carlson. That pitch swung, that's hit way up in the air by Kylie Bond. Just missed it. It's drifting back though, and it gets past the fielders. They collide. Ball is down. Bond comes into second. Carlson scores. Kylie just missed that one. That one kept going and going. It didn't look like she got all of it, but he got up there in that wind, what little there is, and it was blowing out towards left. It hit right at the base of the fence. Now Bond drops the gear off, and she's at second base.
Tigers, the pitcher, number 16, Rhiannon Reese.
Brings up the pitcher, Reese, facing Bridgewater. Here's the pitch. Upstairs for ball 1. That pitch is swung on and hit towards a hole in right side. It's a base hit. Rounding third and scoring will be Kylie Bond. Reese is going into second, and she gets in there just ahead of the tag. So Reese with an RBI single. On the throw, she goes to second. Kylie Bond scores. And Tigers are scoring here in bunches.
Courtesy running for the Tigers, number 15, Alyssa Flander.
Alyssa Flander now courtesy running. But Tigers with 4 across in this inning.
Number 33.
And it is 6-0 Grinnell. Macy Andrews now steps in. Macy takes the first pitch upstairs for ball 1. That pitch upstairs as well for ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes now to Macy Andrews. All this happened with 2 outs. Bridgewater got the first 2 batters out, and then all of a sudden, 2 walks, a double. There's a throw down to third, and the ball gets away, gets past the third baseman, and Bond will score. Again, we've said over and over, Coach Doty very aggressive. Flander went to steal third. The throw down was not handled by the third baseman, got out to left field, and Flander gets up and she comes home. 5th run of the Tiger inning, and they lead 7-0. Now the players are going to call a players-only meeting. Don't see Coach Fish out there. He may have told them to do that. Umpire come out to just check on everything. Andrews waits her turn. She's ahead in the count, 3 balls and no strikes. Facing Bridgewater, who's had a long inning. Taylor Bridgewater is just a freshman. The Tigers getting 5 runs so far in this inning. There's the pitch to Andrews. In there for a strike as Macy was taking all the way. Macy gets on. Kate Smith, the third baseman's on deck. 3-1 pitch. That's behind Macy. So Macy will get a base on balls. Probably have a courtesy run for her, I would imagine, being the catcher. And coming out is number 14.
The Tigers, number 14, Piper Madron.
So Piper Madron now running for Macy. Again, you can courtesy run or for the pitcher and catcher as many times as you want without penalty. If you courtesy run or pinch hit for anybody else, you can do it one time. If you do it a second time, that player has to come out. Kate Smith now steps in. 0 for 1 on the night. Kate scores to bunt, pitches up high and outside. And Madden scoots down to second. She was stealing anyway, but she gets in there with a stolen base. And it's 1 ball. And no strikes to Kate Smith. 9th Tiger player to come to bat this inning. Again, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Check swing. Pitch misses upstairs for ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. 2 out. Runner on second base for Grinnell. Bottom of the 2nd inning. Tigers lead 7-0 on our Kurtz Collision Center scoreboard. That pitch outside for ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes. You can debate it a lot. I know there's a lot of positions that have a lot of mental toughness. Quarterback, one of them, but I would say pitchers, that pitch misses upstairs and Kate Smith draws a walk. I would say pitching is right up there with have to be mentally tough. And now Taylor Bridgewater just has to gather herself and try to get this 3rd out. All of this happened. All 7 of these runs came with 2 outs. Again, they started off, retired the first 2 batters, then a walk, a double, and a single. And 5 runs later, they're down 7-2. That brings up Ava Van Tomey. She popped out to the pitcher to start this inning off. 2 outs, runners are first and second for Grinnell. Here's a pitch. In there for a strike. Again, you see the base runners lead off. They can't leave the bag until the ball leaves the pitcher's hand, and then they can stay out there until the ball gets back in the circle. Once the ball's in the circle, they must either retreat to the bag or there's a double steal, and no throw down this time. And that pitch in there for a ball as well. Or no, check that for a strike. A ball, yes. So it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Now runners at second and third. Here's a pitch from Bridgewater. Upstairs. For 2 balls and a strike. You got to figure anything out of the infield is going to score 2 here. Kate Smith stands in. Here's a pitch coming from Bridgewater. That's way upstairs. Gets over the catcher's head. Runner's coming home. And she dives and not in time. Catcher didn't flip it to the pitcher. She tried to dive for it. Fish thought she had it, but umpire ruled him safe. Smith advances to third. And Tigers now lead 8-0. So 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runner at third base. "3-1 count on Kate Smith. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Swung on foul back up and off the fence for an Edward Jones foul ball. In strike 2. Now it's count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at third base. So the runner will be going on the pitch. Here's the pitch. Just misses. Bridgewater wanted that one. And pitcher's she's just gonna run right to second. Bridgewater doesn't even try to throw. So now Smith is on second base. Brings up Kate Nath. Kate flew out to center field her last trip up. Again, with 2 outs. Here's a pitch. Misses for ball 1. That pitch, that's chopped foul. for an Edward Jones foul ball and strike one. 1 ball and 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runners at second, third for Grinnell. Bottom of the second. Tigers lead 8-0 on a Curtis Collision Center scoreboard. There's a ball popped up in the infield. Everybody converging on a pitcher. Bridgewater makes the catch for the out to retire the side. But Tigers get 6 runs. They lead 8-2. You're watching high school softball on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
Tired of bad internet and bad service? Switch to MCG and experience the benefits of better internet. We employ a local team that answers the phone when you call. We provide same-day support and symmetrical upload and download. We offer benefits like free install, free router, and no introductory pricing. We offer internet that works when you need it. No data caps, no fine print, and absolutely no hidden fees. Sign up with MCG today and experience the benefits of better internet service.
Hey, Tiger fans, I'm Pastor Phil inviting you to Tri Church at Prairie Lakes, where you'll hear that God loves you no matter what. Parents, your kids are going to love learning about God in our safe and fun children's environments, so no matter where you're at with what you believe, you can look for God at Prairie Lakes Church. Go Tigers, and I hope to see you soon.
Back here at the ball field, Grinnell softball complex. Top of the third inning we go. Tigers get 6 runs in the bottom of the second. They lead Vinton-Shellsburg 8-0 on our Curtis Collision Center scoreboard. High school softball doubleheader, first of 2 we have for you tonight. The Tiger Sports live stream network. First pitch in there for ball 1. Harper Rubis, top of the order for Coach Fish. Facing Reese. Here's the 1-0. That pitch upstairs for ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. That pitch misses up and in for ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes now to the leadoff hitter, Harper Rubis. Here comes the pitch. In there for a strike. As Hubris was taken all the way there. 3-1 pitch on the way from Reese. Misses up and in. And that is a leadoff walk. So Rubis gets on base. She's 1 for 1, well now 0 for 1. She's singled and now walked. That brings up to second base number 13, Hayden Phippen. Now we're going to have a little conference. Okay, wait a minute now. Now the umpires are saying it was not ball 4, it was ball 3. Okay, it's 3-2, we're being told. All right. So she's not on first. Here's a 3-2 from Reese. That pitch swung, that is chopped. First base side, and she picks it up, tags her for the out. All right. Results the same, but it's 3 unassisted. Carlson with a put out for the first out. That'll bring up second base number 13, Hayden Phippen. Hayden steps in. She's 0 for 1 on the night. Facing Reese. Here's the pitch. Swung on, hit towards the shortstop side. Third baseman off the third baseman's glove. No play. So Phippen gets on. Pretty hard shot. Tiger third baseman hit off. It looks like it took a funny hop on her, hit off the heel of her glove or maybe her hand. kind of flinching her hand, but the Vikings get somebody on board. That'll bring up the shortstop, Grace Fish. Grace reached on an error her first time up. First pitch upstairs for ball one. One-0 delivery on the way. Swung on that is chopped foul. It's an Everett Jones foul ball. Count evens up at 1 ball and 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 1 run on first base. Top of the 3rd inning. Grinnell leads Vinton-Shellsburg 8-0 on our Curse Collision Center scoreboard. Here's a 1-1 pitch from Reese. Nice changeup, swing and a miss. Now the throw down. Not in time. But Phippen out in front of that excellent changeup by Reese, and she's ahead of the count now. 1 ball and 2 strikes. That pitch misses low for ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's a pitch from Reese. Swung on. That is chopped foul. Edward Jones foul ball. Count remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. Tigers lead 1-0 over on the baseball field in game number 1. Dave Van Komperl and Dan Walker with that call. This pitch in there for a called strike 3. That's a Michelle's Dance Academy strikeout for the 2nd out.
Now batting, number 8, Taylor Bridgewater.
And that'll bring up the pitcher, number 8, Taylor Bridgewater. Bridgewater 0 for 1 on the night. 2 outs, runner at first base. Here's a pitch from Reese. Misses low for ball 1. See how Bridgewater responds after that very long inning. Again, a lot of positions I know are mentally tough, but you got to throw softball or baseball pitcher in there. That pitch outside for ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. And we'll see how mentally tough Taylor Bridgewater is and the rest of this Viking team. Pitch is swung on and foul back off the fence for an Everett Jones foul ball. And strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runner at first base for Vinton-Shellsburg. Top of the 3rd inning. Vikings trail Grinnell 8-0 on our Kurtz Collision Center score. We're getting 6 runs in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Here's the 2-1 pitch on the way from Reese. Just misses outside. Gets some groans from the Grinnell umpires in the stands below us. Count moves to 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. It's Michelle's dancing. Is that strike 3? Nope. My apologies. Now it's 3 balls and 2 strikes. Okay. That pitch swing, that is hit over the first base. That's a fair ball. Runner on first is running. She rounds second. And nice job by Bridgewater. She gets a single. And running all the way was Phippen.
Now batting, number 14, Brinkley.
So Phippen goes from first to third on that. Good heads up base running. That brings up the third baseman, Brinkley Fisher. See if Coach Doty here just concedes a base run.
Number 4, Camden Earhart.
Courtesy runner in, Camden Earhart running now for Bridgewater. And Fisher steps in to face Reese. First pitch. Throw down. Tigers had a play on, nobody moved, and it's ball one. One ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Fisher 0 for 1 of the night, grounded out her prior trip to the plate. Runners going, pitch is hit towards the pitcher. Reese comes up with a cross in time for the out to retire the side. Tigers get out of that one. Vinton-Shellsburg strands 1, and they trail 8-0. Going to the bottom of the third, you're watching high school softball on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue, Grinnell, would like to invite everyone to experience the Barnyard. Our friendly smiles will serve you up with your favorite yogurt flavor of the day, sundaes, and specialty cyclones. If lunch or supper is what you're craving, they have all the favorites. Large groups are welcome by the busloads, and you can always catch us on the move or online. I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn. Go Tigers!
Back at the softball complex, to the bottom of the third inning we go. Tigers lead 8-0 over Vinton-Shellsburg. Looks like we have a new pitcher in for the Vikings. See if I can catch the number here. Looks like number 1 is in the pitch. That is going to be Kate Gardeman. If that's number 1, looks like it is. Trying to read the numbers here. So Bridgewater is done. So we'll check that here to make sure we have the right person, but I believe it's Kate Gardeman, a freshman, getting the pitching call from Coach Adam Fish for this bottom of the third inning. Yep, that is. So, Kate Gardeman is now pitching. She was in right field. Can't tell if Bridgewater's out in right field now or not, but Gardeman is now pitching.
Number 1, Haley Harder.
8, 9, and 1 hitters due up for Grinnell. Hadley Harder, Ivy Kellogg, and Trinity Carlson. Harder steps in here in the bottom of the third inning. Scores to bunt and fouls it off for Deborah Jones' foul ball, and strike 1. Bottom of the fifth inning, Tiger baseball team leads Vinton-Shellsburg 1-0 for their first game of their doubleheader. There's scores to bunt, gets the bat pulled back, and takes it for a ball. 1 ball and 1 strike. That pitch misses low for ball 2. Two balls and a strike now to Harder, Tigers center fielder. That pitch is low, bounces on the dirt for ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike. The 3-1 pitch on the way. That bounces low as well. So base on balls.
Now batting the second baseman.
Harder with a walk.
Ivy Kellogg.
Brings up second baseman Ivy Kellogg. 0 for 1 of the night. She walked and scored her prior trip. Harder with a lot of speed there at first. See if Coach Doty sends her right away. First pitch misses low for ball 1. Didn't go that time. 1-0 delivery. Now she's going. Ball gets away from the catcher, so Hard will be in there for the stolen base. It's ball 2. Two balls and no strikes to Ivy Kellogg. Here's the pitch. Misses inside for ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes. Bottom of the 3rd inning. Here's the pitch. That pitch in there for a strike. Nice pitch that time by Gardeman. Three-one pitch on the way. That misses low. For ball 4. So a walk.
First baseman, number 13, Trinity Carlson.
Brings up the first baseman, number 13, Trinity Carlson. Trinity 1 for 1 on the night. She walked and scored and doubled and scored. First pitch is low. Runners are going. Throw down. Gets away. Runner pops up, and Coach Jody's going to hold him there. So Coach Jody with a double steal. And it's ball 1 to Trinity Carlson. Coach Jody loves to keep that pressure on the defense. That pitch just misses upstairs for ball 1. Gardman wanted that one, did not get the call. We check that's ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes now. That pitch misses low and away for ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes to the Tiger first baseman Trinity Carlson with Kylie Bond waiting on deck. Pitch catches the outside corner for strike 1. Nice pitch that time by Gardman. Pitch misses low. And Carlson reaches on a walk. Now the bases are loaded. And Coach Doty's going to have, I think, a courtesy runner? Pinch runner.
Pinch running for the Tigers, number 9, Kendi Walker.
So Kendi Walker pinch running. And that's the difference. It's a pinch running situation.
Now batting shortstop, number 17,
Kendi Walker. Kylie Bond steps in. So Carlson will re-enter. Now, if he ever pinch hits or pinch runs for Trinity again, Trinity will have to come out. That pitch is low. Nice stop by the catcher, Fish, for ball 1. One ball, no strikes, nobody out. Runners full of bases. Bases full of runners. How about that? Jeez, Chris. That pitch misses inside for ball 2. Runners full of bases. That was a good one, Chris. That's going to go on your highlight tape. There's a pitch in there for a strike. My goodness. 2 balls and a strike. Not my goodness on the pitch, my goodness on my announcing. Here comes a 2-1 pitch now from Gardman. Change up upstairs. Nice stop by Fish, the catcher. We are 3 balls and 1 strike to Kylie Bond. Obviously nowhere to put her, so a walk would score a run. 3-1 pitch. Swung on that is hit out towards center field. Bond gets under just a bit. Center fielder drifts back, makes the catch. Runner's tag. Scoring from third easily is Hadley Harder. So Bond gets an RBI fly out.
Now
Kellogg goes to second.
Number 16, Rhiannon
And
Reese.
Waka stays at first for the throw, but Reese steps in now. That pitch misses for a ball. Two balls. Second pitch misses also. So 2 balls and no strikes to Reese. That pitch misses away for ball 3. So 3 balls and no strikes. Here comes the pitch from Gardeman. That just misses outside. Wow. Tough pitches. Another walk, and now the base is loaded once again.
Courtesy running for the Tigers, number 15, Alyssa Flander.
Flander going to courtesy run. Alyssa Flander going to run for the pitcher, Reese. And that brings up
Now batting,
catcher Macy Andrews.
Number 33, Macy Andrews.
Still only 1 out. Here's the pitch. Down and in for ball 1. Macy, one of 4 senior captains. One of 4 seniors, and they're all 4 captains. Here's a 1-0. That misses upstairs for ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. 1 out. Base is full for Grinnell. Bottom of the 3rd inning. Grinnell leads 9-0. That pitch hits the dirt. And it is ball 3 to the Tiger catcher, Macy Andrews. Again, no place to put her. So here comes a 3-0 pitch. That misses upstairs. And another run comes in on the walk. And now that will bring up third baseman Kate Smith.
Courtesy running for the Tigers, number 14, Piper Madron.
Piper Madron now are going to courtesy run
Now batting, third
for the
baseman,
catcher,
number
Macy
6,
Andrews.
Kate Smith.
Kate Smith 0 for 1. That pitch low and gets away from the catcher, but not far enough to advance anybody for ball 1. One ball, no strikes, 1 out. Bases full of Tigers, bottom of the 3rd. Here's the pitch. Inside for ball 2. Two balls and no strikes to the Tiger, third baseman Kate Smith. That pitch misses low, gets past the catcher. Nobody's going to advance. Good hustle by Fish back there to hop up and grab it. But it is ball 3. Three and 0 the count to Kate Smith. Here's the payoff pitch. In there for a strike. 3 balls and a strike now to the Tiger third baseman. Three-run pitch on the way. That pitch is swung and hit out towards right center field. It's going to drop in for a base hit. 1 runner's in, and everybody's going to hold. So a clean single by Kate Smith. And Tigers lead now 11-0.
Ava Vantomi.
Ava Vantomi now stepping in. First pitch misses for ball 1. Vantomi 0 for 1 on the night. Still only 1 out here This bottom of the third inning. That pitch was low. Good stop by Fish, the catcher, for ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. 1 out. Bases full of Tigers. Bottom of the third inning. Grinnell leads 11-0 on our Curse Collision Center scoreboard. That pitch bounces before the plate for ball 3. Three balls and no strikes now to Ava Van Tomey. Here's the pitch. That pitch misses low for ball 4. So everybody moves up. Flanders scores from third on the walk. And that brings up left fielder Kate Nath. 9th batter to come to the plate this inning for Grinnell. Takes the first pitch upstairs for ball 1. That pitch in there for a strike. Beautiful off-speed pitch by Gardman. Still hanging in there. 1 ball and 1 strike now to Kate Nath, the Tiger left fielder. That pitch misses upstairs. 2 balls and a strike now. One out, bases full of Tigers. Bottom of the third inning. Here's the pitch. That pitch is swung on a hit out towards left center field. That is going to drop in there for a hit. 1 run is in. 2 runs are in. Coach Jody sending the third one in. And a 3-run double for Kate Nath. And let's see. Now the catcher, the umpire went over to the catcher. And let's see. Is that going to have a lot of holes? You're going to have a pitching change here. So coming in a pitch for Vinton-Shellsburg is number 6. That's Avery Hedrick. We'll get things caught up here. Avery Hedrick set to pitch now. We'll get some warm-up tosses, and we'll take this opportunity to take a break and come back and say you're watching high school softball on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
Hey Tiger fans, Colton here at Wagon Wheels West in Grinnell, and today's game day boot is this men's Twisted X boot. This boot is going to be super comfortable with that self-stretch technology while also being greatly durable if you have to go and work in the yard or you're out on the job all day. This is going to be the boot for you. But don't get it twisted. This boot is going to look wonderful under a nice pair of blue jeans if you got to go out on the town. And stop in, try it, and good luck, Tigers.
At B3 Technology in Grinnell, we make IT simple. Our team provides reliable managed IT services, cloud solutions, data backup, and network security so your home or business runs smoothly every day. With big city technology and small town customer service, B3 Technology has been helping Central Iowa stay connected and protected for decades. Call B3 Technology today at 641-236-9296 or visit b3tech.com.
Back here at the softball complex, bottom of the third inning. Tigers scored 6 runs in the second inning, bottom of the second, and they scored 7 runs in this bottom of the third, and they lead 15-0 over Vinton-Shellsburg. That first pitch in there for a ball. New pitcher in is Avery Hedrick. And Haley Harder steps in. Second time she batted this inning. That pitch misses low for ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. Pitch misses again for a strike, excuse me. 2 balls and a strike now. That pitch gets away from the catcher's inside. Ball 3. Runner advances down to third. That run in the form of Kate Nath. And it's 3 balls and no strikes to Haley Harder. And Harder draws a walk. That will bring up second baseman Ivy Kellogg.
Now batting the second baseman, number 5, Ivy Kellogg.
Ivy 0 for 2 on the night, but 2 walks and 2 runs scored. Still just 1 out here in this bottom of the 3rd inning. There's a pitch way up and out. Vikings just conceding the stolen base at this point. So now Harder is down at second. And it's ball 1. Pitch swung on a chop towards the third base side. Third baseman has it. Comes up with a long throw across. Gets past the first baseman. 1 run is in. Here comes the second run. And on our way to second is Kellogg. Tigers get 2 more. And it is 17-0 Grinnell with the lead here in the bottom of the 3rd inning on our Kurtz Collision Center scoreboard. Top of the order we go. Pinch hit.
Number 9, Kendi Walker.
So Kendi Walker batting now. And pitch hits her. And that'll bring up
Tigers shortstop, number 17, Kylie Bond.
Kylie Bond. A pitch upstairs for ball 1. Pitch is ripped, but fouled down the third base line. For Edward Jones foul ball and strike 1. Over on the baseball diamond. Bottom of the Tigers win the first game 2-0 over Vinton-Shellsburg. They'll have about a 20-minute break and pick up their game number 2. Again, Dave Van Comperl, Dan Walker with a call on that one. Here's the pitch. Changeup misses outside. For ball 2. 2 balls and a strike now. That pitch bounces short, gets away from the catcher, so the runners will advance up. Ball 3. 3 balls and a strike, 1 out. Runners at second and third for Grinnell, bottom of the 3rd inning. High school softball on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. That pitch misses inside, and Bond draws a walk. That'll bring up pitcher Reese.
Now batting the pitcher, number 16, Rhiannon Reese.
Again, still just 1 out here in this bottom of the 3rd inning. Takes the first pitch, it gets away, and led off too soon, so there's an out at third. So that's a second out. That pitch out and away, and again, runner led off too soon for the 3rd out, and that retires the side. Tigers lead 17-0. You're watching high school softball on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
People ask us what the secret is. Is it the thin and crispy crust? Is it the liquid gold ranch? Or maybe it's the fact that we're still doing things the hard way, by hand, every single day. Truth is, the secret is you. The families who have been sitting in these booths for 3 generations. We're more than just a pizza place. We're part of your story. So come in, bring the whole family, and let us handle the rest. We've got a spot saved for you at Polly Eyes.
When change and uncertainty define the times, it's good to anchor to your roots, to honor and nurture them, to remember how it all started, and let that help build the future. Because we know a strong future is built on a solid past, and that past promises mean future follow-through. You can trust us to protect what you grow, build, own, and value. Trust in tomorrow with Grinnell Mutual.
Back at the softball complex, top of the 4th inning we go. Aaliyah Deppy now the pitcher for Grinnell. Reese's night is done. So Deppy now steps in to face the 6'7", Kate Gardeman. Check that, number 6. Is batting now. That is Avery Hedrick. Hedrick takes the second pitch for a ball. 2 balls and no strikes now. That pitch is fouled up and out of play for a Never Jones foul ball and strike 1. Hedrick facing Aaliyah Deppy. That pitch misses inside for ball 3. 3 balls and a strike now to Hedrick. Pitch thrown in there for a strike. 3 balls and 2 strikes now to Hedrick. Top of the 4th inning, 17-0. Grinnell with the lead on our Kurtz Collision Center scoreboard. Here's the pitch. Swung on, that's hit out towards shallow center field. Center fielder comes in, makes the catch. Running catch that time by the Tigers center fielder for the first out.
Now batting, number 15, Emery Page.
Emery Page now stepping in to hit, facing Aaliyah Deppy here in this top of the 4th. First pitch in there for a strike. Page swing and a miss for strike 2. Oh, 2 pitch on the way from Deppy. Just misses the outside corner. 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1 out. Top of the 4th inning. Here's the pitch. That just misses. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 pitch on the way from Deppy. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Michelle's Dance Academy strikeout for the second out.
2, Zoe McClintock.
That'll bring up Zoe McClintock, the designated player. Zoe chops one foul for Nipper Jones foul ball for strike one. That pitch swing and a miss for strike two. Deppie ahead of the count now, no balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Michelle's Dance Academy strikeout for the 3rd out to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Vinton-Shellsburg in the top of the 4th inning. We go now to the bottom of the 4th. You're watching high school softball on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
Weldon Drywall is your local drywall professional, serving a 70-mile perimeter around Iowa City. They provide services to commercial builders, general contractors, and residential homeowners. Projects can include commercial build-outs, new construction for multi-family and residential homes, to remodeling projects such as your new addition to basement drywall projects, even down to the simplest 2x2 patch in your wall. Weldon Drywall is here for you. Check out our website at weldon-drywall.com and fill out our contact form for your free estimate today.
Back at the softball complex, and that was the ball game. I didn't know what they were going to call that one or not, but they did. So Tigers get the win 17-0 over Vinton-Shellsburg. We'll take this break. We will just keep it on the field. You can see what's going on and be back in about 20 or so minutes for game number 2 between the Vikings and Tigers. You're watching high school softball on the Tiger Sports live stream network. And we are back here at the softball complex. Game number 2 getting set to go between the Tigers and the Vikings. Tigers won the first one 17-0. Game number 2, Trinity Carlson's on the hill for Grinnell. Facing Harper Rubish, Hayden Fippen, and Grace Fish. First pitch from Carlson upstairs for ball 1. Harper Rubish will be the pitcher of record for Vinton-Shellsburg in this game. So the two pitchers facing each other right away. There's a pitch from Carlson, swung on, hit towards the shortstop side, past Bond for a single. So Rubish is on with a clean single. And that'll bring up second base, number 13, Hayden Fippen. Over on the baseball complex, no score in game number 2. Tiger baseball team hosting the Vinton-Shellsburg Vikings. Tigers won the first game 2-0. Second game just underway. Dave Van Compernol, Dan Walker with the call on that one. Courtesy runner out of first base is number 5, Olivia Boyson. There's a bunt laid down, charging it as get the out in coverage. So the runner advances down to second. And Fippen does her job on the sacrifice. 5-3 on the sacrifice for the first out, and Rubish is out at second base. Not out, she is at second base. Fippen is out at first. Grace Fish, now the shortstop, steps in. Change it from Carlson, just misses for ball 1. Now let me get myself caught up here. There we go. Here's a pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Nice off speed by Carlson. 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 1 on. Top of the first inning. No score between Vinton-Shellsburg and Grinnell on our Kurtz Collision Center scoreboard. Carlson gets the sign. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and chopped, and that is a foul ball, they said. All right. It's a Edward Jones foul ball for strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes now to the Viking shortstop, Grace Fish. 1-2 pitch on the way from Trinity. Off-speed pitch misses upstairs and in for ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Tomorrow night we'll have a single softball game as the Tigers welcome Southeast Warren to the softball complex for a 7 o'clock start. That pitch misses low for ball 3. So it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to Grace Fish. It's a 7 o'clock start tomorrow night. We'll have that game for you right on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. That pitch swung and has popped foul up and out of play over the third base side for an Edward Jones foul ball. Count remains at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Even though it was 85, the sun stayed under the clouds for the most part. We had a little bit of a breeze in that first game, so not too bad. Weather-wise, here's the pitch, swung on, and that is ripped in the hole between second and third. And a single for Grace Fish. Olivia Beeson moves down to third, so they have runners now at first and third with 1 out. That brings up Taylor Bridgewater, the right fielder. Taylor, the pitcher of record of that first game. Again, just like the first inning of the last game, Tigers trying to get out of a jam here in this first inning. Pitch is upstairs. There's a throw down. Cut off by Grinnell. Tigers thought the runner from third might go, but Coach Adam Fish says, not so fast, my friend. So a stolen base for Grace Fish, and now the Vikings have runners at second and third with 1 out. And it's 1 ball and no strikes to the batter, Bridgewater. That pitch misses low for ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes now. Pitch swung on that is chopped foul behind the plate for a Never Jones foul ball. And strike 1. 2 balls and a strike now to Taylor Bridgewater. Brinkley Fisher, the designated player, waits on deck. Unless the Tigers can somehow turn 2 here. 2-1 pitch. Swung on that is chopped foul. Another Edward Jones foul ball. Now the count is 2 balls and 2 strikes. Coach Jody calls out a number. You see pitcher Carlson checking the armband. Here's a pitch. That pitch just misses. Carlson can't believe it. A long look in at the home plate umpire. And now the count is full of 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runners to second and third. Here's the pitch. That misses low. And now the bases are full of Vikings. That'll bring up the designated player, number 14, Brinkley Fisher. A lot of options here for Coach Fish. He can bunt. He can do a lot of things. Tiger infield is way in. Outfield stepped in a little bit. That first pitch up and in for ball 1. This pitch swing and a miss for strike 1. Nice off speed by Trinity. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Bases full of Vikings. Top of the first inning. That pitch swung on, that's pop foul up and out of play for Deborah Jones foul ball. And strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Anytime's a good time, but especially now would be a good time to dial up a Michelle's Dance Academy strikeout. See if we can make the call here. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Here's the 1-2. Gets the corner for the called strike 3. Michelle's Dance Academy strikeout for the big, big second out.
Number 1, Kate Gardeman.
So now with 2 outs, Kate Gardeman steps in. First pitch, swing and a miss for strike 1. That pitch, swing and a miss for strike 2. And now Trinity 1 strike away from getting out of this first inning jam. 0-2 pitch on the way. Gets the call in the outside corner for a strike 3 call. Michelle's Dance Academy strikeouts to retire the side and end that threat. Wow. Vikings strand 3, but Carlson gets 2 strikeouts to end it, and we go to the bottom of the first inning watching high school softball on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
People ask us what the secret is. Is it the thin and crispy crust? Is it the liquid gold ranch? Or maybe it's the fact that we're still doing things the hard way, by hand, every single day. Truth is, the secret is you. The families who have been sitting in these booths for 3 generations. We're more than just a pizza place. We're part of your story. So come in, bring the whole family, and let us handle the rest. We've got a spot saved for you at Polly Eyes.
When change and uncertainty define the times, it's good to anchor to your roots, to honor and nurture them, to remember how it all started, and let that help build the future. Because we know a strong future is built on a solid past, and that past promises mean future follow-through. You can trust us to protect what you grow, build, own, and value. Trust in tomorrow with Grinnell Mutual.
Trinity Carlson gets the last 2 outs on strikeouts to end that first inning, and Tigers dodge a bullet again. Just like the first game, Vinton-Shellsburg had runners at first and second with 1 out, and they come away empty-handed. This time they had runners with bases loaded with 1 out and come away empty-handed. And now the Tigers come to bat here in this bottom of the first inning. I'll lead off with Trinity Carlson, the pitcher, Kylie Bond, shortstop, and Reese playing first base now. First 3 batters up, facing Harper Rubish. Rubish probably the best pitcher on Coach Fish's staff, or at least one of the aces. That pitch tails outside for ball 1. They have a couple, but Coach Doty said statistically, Rubish is probably at least one of the better pitchers for him. Second pitch. Misses upstairs for ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes now to Trinity Carlson. Pitcher versus pitcher here. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Rubish took a little something off of that. Nice pitch by Rubish. Gives Carlson a swing and miss for strike 1. That pitch, swing and a miss for strike 2. That's a nice pitch, Rubish, so she starts it down the middle of the plate, then tails away from the left-handed hitting Carlson. And we are 2 balls and 2 strikes. Nice job of battling back by Rubish. Here's the pitch. That was a foul ball, I guess. So it's a Never Jones foul ball. Count remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. Nobody out, bottom of the first inning. No score between Grinnell and Vinton-Shellsburg on our Curse Collision Center scoreboard. Second of 2 games we have for you tonight. Here's the pitch from Rubish. That pitch misses upstairs for ball 3. Now the count's full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Carlson strikes out. Rubish gets a strikeout for the first out. And that'll bring you up a shortstop, Kylie Bond.
Shortstop, number 17, Kylie Bond.
Bond steps in now to face Rubish. Here's the first pitch. Gets the outside corner for strike 1. That pitch swing on that's foul back for Never Jones foul ball. And strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes. Again, another nice pitch from Rubish. This time, since Bond bats right-handed, it starts in the middle of the plate, then tails in on the right-handed hitting Kaylee Bond. Tails away from the left-handed hitters. 0-2 pitch on the way. Swung on, hit out towards right field. Bond put it back. The fielder goes back, makes the catch. Kind of over his shoulder. The right fielder out there, Taylor Bridgewater, makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, first baseman, number 16, Rhiannon.
That'll bring up first baseman, Reese. First pitch misses for ball 1. A couple of groans from the Vinton-Shellsburg umpires below us. That pitch tails away. Again, Reese batting left. I'm getting the feeling that's Rubish's one of her money pitches, is that starts down the middle and tails either away from the left-hander or into the right-hander. That pitch swung on, that's popped up to the left side of the infield. Left fielder comes in and makes the catch for the outs to retire the side. Tigers go 3 up, 3 down, no score after 1 complete. You're watching high school softball on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
Weldon Drywall is your local drywall professional, serving a 70-mile perimeter around Iowa City. They provide services to commercial builders, general contractors, and residential homeowners. Projects can include commercial build-outs, new construction for multi-family and residential homes, to remodeling projects such as your new addition to basement drywall projects, even down to the simplest 2x2 patch in your wall. Weldon Drywall is here for you. Check out our website at weldon-drywall.com and fill out our contact form for your free estimate today.
Back here at the softball complex. Top of the second inning we go. No score between Grinnell and Vinton-Shellsburg. Game number 2 on our Kurtz Collision Center scoreboard. Tigers won the first one 17-0. Over on the baseball field. Bottom of the first inning, no score between Grinnell and Vinton-Shellsburg, as the boys are hosting the Vikings for a doubleheader baseball. Grinnell boys won the first game 2-0. That game is also on the Tiger Sports live stream network. Dave Van Compernoll and Dan Walker with that call. You're wondering how can I watch both? Very simple. Open up 2 browser tabs. Go to our website on both of them. Click on the softball for one for Vinton-Shellsburg, then click on the baseball for the other one, and there you are. You're watching both. Phoebe Turk now steps in. Takes the first pitch in there for a strike. Turk playing first base for Coach Adam Fish. Oh, 1 pitch. Swung on. That's hit out towards right field. On their horse, making the catch. A diving catch out in right field. Robbing Phoebe Turk. That's Ava Van Tomey laying out and making that catch. Wow. Goes down as an F9, but that was anything but ordinary. So Van Tomey makes the catch for the first out. Wow. Brings up catcher Zoe McClintock. McClintock swings, hits one out towards left field, but right at the left fielder, who makes the catch for the second out. And that'll bring up center fielder Camden Earnhardt.
Now batting, number 4, Camden Earhart.
Earhart steps in on the left to face the left-handed throwing Trinity Carlson. First pitch misses outside for ball 1. 2 outs, nobody on for Vinton-Shellsburg. Top of the second inning, no score between the Vikings and Tigers on the Kurtz Collision Center scoreboard. One 1-0 pitch. Swung on, hit towards the first base head, hops up over the bag, and it's going to be a foul ball. Hit the bag and landed foul, so they call it a foul ball. So that's an Everett Jones foul ball. And strike 1 after all that. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Great pitch by Carlson on the inside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on. Here is the 1-2 pitch. Swung on, that is pop foul, up and out of play for an Everett Jones foul ball. Count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's a money pitch. That is the check swing, and it is going to roll foul. Another Everett Jones foul ball. That's the definition of protecting the plate right there. Earhart has 2 strikes. They're taught to protect the plate. You may hear coaches and fans yelled at, and what that means is what she just did there. You do what you can, get the bat on the ball just to hit it foul so you can live to face another pitch. 1-2 delivery. Swung on that is ripped out towards right center for a single. So a 2-out single for Earhart. And she is on board.
Now batting, number 7, Harper Rubish.
Back to the top, there we go. Harper Rubish now stepping in. Harper singled and got to third her first time up. Facing Trinity Carlson. She's 1 for 1 on the night, singled as we said. Pitch is swung on, that's popped up in the infield. Carlson comes over, makes the catch, squeezes it for the out to retire the side. Vikings strand 1, no score after 1.5. You're watching high school softball on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign, they are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We are your trusted partner in everything signage and graphics.
At Mayflower Community, we offer a full continuum of care, from independent living in our beautiful historic neighborhood to assisted living, memory care assisted living, and skilled nursing care that meets you exactly where you are. But life here is about the experience. Whether it's enjoying a meal with friends in one of our dining spaces, staying active in the wellness center, or exploring our walking paths, there is always a way to connect. Come see why Mayflower is more than a residence. It's a community.
Bottom of the second inning we go. No score between Grinnell and Vinton-Shellsburg. Game number 2. Tigers won the first one 17-0. 4, 5, and 6 hitters due up for Grinnell. Macy Andrews, Kate Smith, and Ava Van Tomey. Macy Andrews will lead things off. Takes the first pitch in there for a strike. Rubis with the pitch. Nice off speed. Fooled Andrews. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Oh, 2 pitch. Swing on that is fouled up and out of play. For Never Jones foul ball. Count remains no balls and 2 strikes. Over in the baseball diamond, bottom of the first inning, Grinnell leads Vinton-Shellsburg 3-0. Tigers still batting in the bottom of the first. This pitch swung on, that's fouled off again. Nice job by Macy, one of 4 seniors on the team and one of 4 captains on the team, to foul that one off. Another Edward Jones foul ball. Mark and Paul Colpin, your registered representatives. On 4th Avenue there, just off the square in downtown Grinnell. Changeup swung on, hit towards the second base side. Second baseman up with it. Cross in time to get Macy for the first out on the 4-3 putout. That'll bring up third baseman, number 6, Kate Smith.
Number 6, Kate Smith.
Smith now stepping in, facing Harper Rubish. Takes the first pitch in there for a strike. Oh, 1 pitch on the way from Rubish. Squares to bunt and pops it up, and it's going to be a fair ball. Looked like Vinton-Shellsburg thought it might spin foul, but it didn't. It just kind of died right where it was. So Smith gets a bunt single. And Tigers have their first base run of the game.
Number 12, Ava Van Tomey.
Bringing up right fielder number 12, Ava Van Tomey, who had a spectacular catch in the top of the second inning. Ava scores to bunt. Runners going. Pitches a ball and throw down, not in time. So stolen base. And ball 1 to Van Tomey. Tigers now have a runner in scoring position. Here's the 1-0 pitch from Rubish. Upstairs for ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes now. Van Tomey digs in. Here's a pitch. That's swung and fouled off the mask and off the fence for a Never Jones foul ball. And strike 1. Well, it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Made it all the way to the second inning before my first error in this one. 1 ball and 2 strikes. That pitch is swung on. That's a pop foul. Nice piece of hitting. It's a Never Jones foul ball. She had to wait on that changeup, and she just, again, did what she had to do, got the bat on it, fouled it off to live to face another pitch. So the Ever Jones foul ball keeps the count at 1 ball and 2 strikes. That pitch is called a ball, and the runner steals third. So now Kate Smith at third base. We are at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3 for the second out. Big strikeout there for Rubish. And there are now 2 outs.
Number 23, Kate Nath.
Left fielder Kate Nath now steps in to face Rubish. First pitch. Outside corner for strike 1. That pitch swing, that is hit foul for Never Jones foul ball. And now Nath in the hole, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Run up third base for Grinnell. Bottom of the second inning. No score between Vinton-Shellsburg and Grinnell on our Kurtz Collision Center scoreboard. 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Rubish gets 2 Ks an inning, and Tigers strand 1. And after 2 complete, no score. You're watching high school softball on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network.
Tired of bad internet and bad service? Switch to MCG and experience the benefits of better internet. We employ a local team that answers the phone when you call. We provide same-day support and symmetrical upload and download. We offer benefits like free install, free router, and no introductory pricing. We offer internet that works when you need it. No data caps, no fine print, and absolutely no hidden fees. Sign up with MCG today and experience the benefits of better internet service.
Hey, Tiger fans, I'm Pastor Phil inviting you to try church at Prairie Lakes, where you'll hear that God loves you no matter what. Parents, your kids are going to love learning about God in our safe and fun children's environments, so no matter where you're at with what you believe, you can look for God at Prairie Lakes Church. Go Tigers, and I hope to see you soon.
Back here at the softball complex, top of the third inning we go. No score between Grinnell and Vinton-Shellsburg in game number 2. Chris Jr. here with you on a Monday night. Sun breaking through the clouds. Sun was under for most of the first game. There's absolutely no wind. The flag in right center is hanging straight down.
Now batting, number 13,
Vinton-Shellsburg will send the 2, 3, 4 hitters to the plate. Hayden Phippen leading things off. Hayden was out on a sacrifice her first time up, facing Trinity Carlson. Here comes the pitch. Swung on that, it's hit out towards left field. Left fielder takes a couple steps back. Camps under it, makes the catch for the first out. Phippen hit the ball well, but left fielder for Grinnell, Kate Nath, makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, number 11, Grace Fish.
Brings up shortstop, number 11, Grace Fish. Grace singled and was stranded her first time up. Takes the first pitch up and in for ball 1. One-0 pitch. Swung on, that's ripped towards the shortstop. Gets past Kylie Bond out into left center field. So Fish is on with a single. 2 for 2 on the night, 2 singles for Fish. That brings up the right fielder, number 8, Taylor Bridgewater. See how aggressive Coach Adam Fish gets here. See if he wants to send the runner at first, or maybe bunt him over. Let's see what happens. Pitch swing on that is chopped towards the third base side. Only plays to first. They come up firing, and they get the first out. So, don't think it was a sacrifice, but Grace Fish moves down to second, and Bridgewater's out on the 5-3 putout for the second out.
Now batting, number 14, Brinkley Fisher.
And that'll bring up designated player number 14, Brinkley Fisher. 0 for 1 of the night. Her first pitch is popped up into foul ground, caught by the first baseman for the out to retire the side. So again, another runner stranded, no score. After 2.5, you're watching high school softball on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
Hey Tiger fans, Colton here at Wagon Wheels West in Grinnell, and today's game day boot is this men's Twisted X boot. This boot is going to be super comfortable with that self-stretch technology, while also being greatly durable if you have to go and work in the yard or you're out on the job all day. This is going to be the boot for you. But don't get it twisted. This boot is going to look wonderful under a nice pair of blue jeans if you got to go out on the town. And stop in, try it, and good luck, Tigers.
At B3 Technology in Grinnell, we make IT simple. Our team provides reliable managed IT services, cloud solutions, data backup, and network security so your home or business runs smoothly every day. With big city technology and small town customer service, B3 Technology has been helping Central Iowa stay connected and protected for decades. Call B3 Technology today at 641-236-9296 or visit b3tech.com.
Back here at the softball complex, bottom of the third inning we go. No score between Grinnell and Vinton-Shellsburg. Game number 2 on the Tiger Sports live stream network. Tigers will send 8, 9, and 1 hitters. Hadley Harder, Ivy Kellogg, and the top of the order with Trinity Carlson. So Hadley Harder leads things off. Scores to bunt, pulls the bat back, takes it outside for ball 1. Harder, if you remember from track season, terrific speed. Swing and a miss for strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike. Wonder if you have to ask Tina or Justin, their parents, who would win a foot race, Hadley or Kellen? That'd be a pretty good race, I think. Squares to bunt, pops it up, and it goes foul. It's an Edward Jones foul ball for strike 2. See if we can maybe pose that question to him and have an answer for you next game tomorrow night, which, speaking of the next game, that is tomorrow night. The Tigers host Southeast Warren tomorrow night for 1 game starting at 7 o'clock here at the softball complex. We'll have that game for you right on the Tiger Sports live stream network. 1-2 pitch. Swung and just getting a piece of it was Harder to foul it off. Another Edward Jones foul ball. Count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss for strike 3. So Harder out on strikes. Nice pitch by Rubish. Took a little bit off of that one for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, number 5, Ivy Kellogg.
Brings up second baseman Ivy Kellogg. 1 out, nobody on for Grinnell here in the bottom of the third inning. First pitch in there for a strike. No score between Grinnell and Vinton-Shellsburg here in game number 2 on our Curse Collision Center scoreboard. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Rubish has a lot of movement on her pitches. I mean, we are seated right above home plate. And her pitches are really moving around on these Tiger hitters. 0-2 delivery from Rubish. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Foul tip was caught. It's an Edward Jones foul ball. And that
Now batting for the Tigers, the pitcher.
is the second out.
Trinity Carlson.
All right. That brings up the pitcher, Trinity Carlson. Carlson 0 for 1 on the night. Swings on the first pitch and sends it foul. For strike one, it's an Everett Jones foul ball. Mark and Paul Colpin, your registered representatives. Office is located on 4th Avenue, just off the square there in downtown Grinnell. 0-1 pitch on the way from Rubish. Nice check swing of changeup. Fooled Carson. She gets a called strike. That was a very nice pitch from Harper Rubish. Wow. Full arm motion, but then a changeup came in about half as hard as you think it would. And Carlson in the hole 0-2. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That misses upstairs and away for ball one. 1 ball and 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on for Grinnell. Bottom of the 3rd inning. Swing and a miss for strike 3, and Rubish cruising along here. 6th strikeout of the game I haven't officially, and that will do it. Tigers 3 up, 3 down. Go to the top of the 4th. You're watching high school softball on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue, Grinnell, would like to invite everyone to experience the Barnyard. Our friendly smiles will serve you up with your favorite yogurt flavor of the day, sundaes, and specialty cyclones. If lunch or supper is what you're craving, they have all the favorites. Large groups are welcome by the busloads. You can always catch us on the move or online. I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn. Go Tigers!
Back here at the softball complex, top of the 4th inning. Kate Gardman is up, swings to the first pitch, fouls it off for Everett Jones foul ball, and strike 1. That pitch is hit short, and she's going to beat that out. Just a little like chopper off the plate.
Now batting, number 10.
And so Gardman gets on. That'll be ruled a single. That brings up Phoebe Turk. To face Trinity Carlson. Turk 0 for 1 on the night, flew out her prior trip to the plate. Here's a pitch. Swung on, and that's chopped foul for Everett Jones foul ball, and strike 1. That pitch, she squared a bunt, and she hits a foul. Another Everett Jones foul ball, and now she's in the hole 0-2, she being Phoebe Turk, the first baseman for Coach Adam Fish and the Vinton-Shellsburg Vikings. See what Carlson comes up with here. 0-2 pitch. Just misses outside. Trinity wanted that one. She took a couple of big steps, but just misses outside for ball 1. Tough pitch to take, but Turk gets the call. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Nobody out, runner at first base. Top of the 4th inning. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Michelle's Dance Academy strikeout for a very big first out.
Now batting, number 2, Zoe McClintock.
That'll bring up the catcher, number 2, Zoe McClintock. McClintock 0 for 1 on the night. Flew out her first time up. facing Trinity Carlson for the second time here. Pitch swung on, hit in between short and third. Bond grabs it from going out in the field, but no play. Great effort by Kylie just to get her glove on it, but just had no play, so it'll be an infield single for McClintock. And now the Vikings have runners at first and second with one out. We're going to have a courtesy runner here, I do believe. Number 12 coming in a courtesy run.
Number 12, Shea Boots.
Shea Boots going to run for the catcher McClintock.
Now batting, number 4, Camden Earhart.
Brings up Camden Earhart, center fielder. Singled her prior trip to the plate. Pitch misses upstairs for ball 1. One out, runners are first and second for Vinton-Shellsburg, top of the 4th inning. No score between the Vikings and Tigers on high school softball. Swung on and hit towards the first base side. Reese makes the play. Steps on the bag, had no other throw. That was a hot shot, and Reese fielded it and made the play. The runners do advance, though. But 3 unassisted on the putout brings up the second out. And now we go to the top of the order. With 2 outs, Harper Rubish. Rubish 1 for 2 on the night. Takes the first pitch low for ball 1. Runners at second and third now for Vinton-Shellsburg with 2 outs. No score in this one. Carlson trying to get out of this jam in the top of the 4th inning. There's the pitch. That misses outside for ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. Obviously a key moment here in this ball game. That pitch is swung, head out towards right field, and running over, making the catch is Van Tome in right field. Wow. Right on the foul line for the 3rd out to retire the side. Wow. No score after 3.5. You're watching high school softball on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
People ask us what the secret is. Is it the thin and crispy crust? Is it the liquid gold ranch? Or maybe it's the fact that we're still doing things the hard way, by hand, every single day. Truth is, the secret is you. The families who have been sitting in these booths for 3 generations. We're more than just a pizza place. We're part of your story. So come in, bring the whole family, and let us handle the rest. We've got a spot saved for you at Polly Eyes.
When change and uncertainty define the times, it's good to anchor to your roots, to honor and nurture them, to remember how it all started, and let that help build the future. Because we know a strong future is built on a solid past, and that past promises mean future follow-through. You can trust us to protect what you grow, build, own, and value. Trust in tomorrow with Grinnell Mutual.
Bottom of the 4th inning we go. Tigers will have the 2, 3, and 4 hitters up. Kylie Bond, Ree Reese, and Macy Andrews. 3 of the 4 senior captains. And if anybody gets on, the other senior captain, Kate Smith, will bat. No score here. Vinton-Shellsburg had their chances, but Tigers with stellar defensive plays have kept this scoreless. Off-speed pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1 to Kylie Bond. Nice pitch by Rubish. Has a nice off-speed pitch or change-up and a lot of movement. That pitch swinging, that's foul back off the fence for Never Jones foul ball and strike 2. Bond in the hole now, no balls and 2 strikes. Here's a pitch. That misses low for ball 1. 1 ball and 2 strikes. That off-speed pitch misses upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to Kylie Bond. Reese, Macy Andrews, scheduled to hit. If anybody gets on, Kate Smith. That pitch swung on, hit towards third, past the third baseman. That'll be a single, so Bond is on. Tigers get a base runner here.
Now batting the first baseman, number 16, Rhiannon.
And that'll bring up Reese, who made a great play on a hot shot to first to help preserve that shutout. Here's a pitch to Reese. Swing and a miss for strike one. Again, a nice off-speed changeup by Rubish. Wow. Nasty pitch. A great pitch from Rubish. Rubish just a freshman there. Reese gets that one up in the air to left. Right towards the left fielder. Bond has to retreat back. So Reese flies out to left for the first out.
Now batting for the Tigers, the catcher, number 33, Macy Andrews.
So that'll bring up catcher Macy Andrews. Facing Rubish. Here's the pitch. Squares to bunt. Runner's going. Pitch called a strike. Throws way off the mark. They missed the tag. Tried to do a sweep tag. Did the shortstop fish, but couldn't quite get it. So Bond's in there with a stolen base, and she sits at second out in scoring position. And strike one now to Macy Andrews, the Tiger catcher. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Rubish. Swung on that is hit and caught by the shortstop. Bond retreats back. Almost found the hole, but nice diving play by the shortstop Fish to make the catch for the second out.
Number 6, Kate Smith.
That brings up third base to number 6, Kate Smith. Kate 1 for 1 on the night, singled back in the first inning. Or check that second inning. Up with 2 outs and 1 on. First pitch in there for a strike. Pitch is fouled off the hands there for Never Jones foul ball and strike 2. There, Kate left protect the plate as best she can. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on second for Grinnell. Bottom of the 4th inning, no score between Vinton-Shellsburg and Grinnell on our Curse Collision Center scoreboard. 0-2 pitch, swung and fouled off. Another Ever Jones foul ball. Count remains no balls and 2 strikes. That pitch swung on, hit towards the shortstop side. Shortstop down with it. Tries to throw from her knees, but not in time. Throw gets away for the first baseman, and Bond is going to score. So Bond was running on the hit with 2 outs, and on the throw over, getting away from the first baseman. And that allowed Bond to score. And Smith
The right fielder, number 12, Ava
ends up
Naomi.
at second base. There's a ball, and the throw is out there, gets away from the third baseman, and another run comes in. So Kate Smith stole third, drew a throw. The throw got away from the third baseman, and Kate Smith comes home, and now it's 2-0 Grinnell. And we've talked about it. Coach Doty, very, very aggressive, not afraid to steal a third or do suicide squeezes or a lot of different things. It pays off for him here. That pitch is swung on and popped up towards the third base side, just over the third baseman's head. It's a foul, or check that, a fair ball. So Van Tomey gets a single just over the third baseman's head.
Number 23, Kate Nath.
So Tigers not done yet. Brings up third base number 23, Kate Nath. That pitch fouled off for Never Jones foul ball. And strike 1. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Nath now in the hole. No balls and 2 strikes. Coach Jody calls out a number. Nath checks her wristband for the play. And she steps back in to face Rubish. 0-2 pitch. Swung on. That is popped up in the infield. First baseman gets underneath it. Makes the catch for the out to retire this side. But Tigers get 2. They lead 2-0. You're watching high school softball on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
Weldon Drywall is your local drywall professional, serving a 70-mile perimeter around Iowa City. They provide services to commercial builders, general contractors, and residential homeowners. Projects can include commercial build-outs, new construction for multi-family and residential homes, to remodeling projects such as your new addition to basement drywall projects, even down to the simplest 2x2 patch in your wall. Weldon Drywall is here for you. Check out our website at weldon-drywall.com and fill out our contact form for your free estimate today. At Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, we know that the Tigers have a game plan every time they take the field or court. And at Ramsey Weeks, we have a plan for you too. Check out our website at ramseyweeks.com to get started. You can find all your insurance needs from residential to commercial, and if it is real estate you are looking for, you are one click away in the top menu. Here you can browse our residential and commercial listings. Don't forget, let Ramsey Weeks create a game plan for your new insurance or real estate purchase. Go Tigers!
Back at the softball complex, top of the 5th inning we go. Hayden Fippen leading things off. 2, 3, and 4 hitters due up for Coach Adam Fish. Facing Trinity Carlson. First pitch swung on, popped up towards the shortstop. Caliban right there makes the catch for the first out. Brings up shortstop number 11, Grace Fish. Grace made a great diving catch to rob the Tigers of a base hit in the bottom of the 4th. Fish steps in to face Carlson. First pitch in there for a strike. Two 0 Tigers with the lead on our Kurtz Collision Center scoreboard. Top of the 5th inning. Over on the baseball field, guys, Tiger baseball team leads Vinton-Shellsburg 5-0. That pitch misses low for ball 1. Dave Van Comperl and Dan Walker have that call for you as we are doing the baseball games as well on the Tiger Sports live stream network tonight. So doubleheader action for you, softball or baseball. Take your pick. That pitch trying to head out towards right center. That's going to drop in for a single. So Grace Fish gets on board with a clean single. And that'll bring up Taylor Bridgewater, the right fielder. So 1 out, runner at first base for Vinton-Shellsburg, top of the 5th inning. Grinnell leads Vinton-Shellsburg 2-0 in game number 2. Tigers won the first one 17-0. Here's the first pitch, swing on hit right up the middle. That's another single. Just past Carlson. So back-to-back singles for the Vikings, and they are in business with runners at first and second and 1 out.
Now batting, number 14, Brinkley Fisher.
And that'll bring up the designated player, number 14, Brinkley Fisher. Fisher now set to face Trinity Carlson. There's the pitch. Swing on that is ripped foul for an Edward Jones foul ball and strike 1. Pulled hard down that third base line. Again tomorrow night, single softball game that the Grinnell Tigers host Southeast Warren here at the softball complex for 7 o'clock start right here on the Tiger Sports live stream network. That pitch misses outside for ball 1. One ball and 1 strike to the designated player, Brinkley Fisher. That pitch swung on and foul back off the fence for Edward Jones foul ball. And strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes now to Fisher. Great time here for Michelle's Dance Academy strikeout. What do you say? Let's dial one up. 1-2 pitch coming in from Carlson. Misses low and away for ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runners at first and second for Vinton-Shellsburg. 1 out. Grinnell leads the Vikings 2-0 in the top of the 5th inning on our Curse Collision Center scoreboard. That pitch misses low for ball 3. Nice at bat for Fisher battling back. She was down 1 ball and 2 strikes. Now battle back to a full count. So 3 balls and 2 strikes. Payoff pitch coming from Carlson. Swing on that is popped up. First base side. Reese makes the catch. Runners retreat. And the Tigers get a very, very big second out. And that will bring up left fielder Kate Gardeman. Gardeman 0 for 1 on the night here. First pitch swung on that is hit out, and that is going to be in a shallow left. Here comes the fielder, comes up with it, and they hold the runner at third. Coach initially waved her home, but then he pushed her back as the Tiger left fielder came right up right away and gathered it. So now the bases are full of Vinton-Shellsburg Vikings. And that'll bring up Phoebe Turk, the first baseman, with 2 outs and bases loaded. Big moment here in the game. Top of the 5th inning. Tigers leading 2-0. Carlson looking in to get the sign. Now she steps on the pitching mound. Here's the pitch. Swing on that is popped straight up. Macy Andrews underneath it. Makes the catch for the out to retire the side. Wow. So Andrews makes the catch to end that threat and retire the side. Vinton strands 3. They trail 2-0. High school softball on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
Tired of bad internet and bad service? Switch to MCG and experience the benefits of better internet. We employ a local team that answers the phone when you call. We provide same-day support and symmetrical upload and download. We offer benefits like free install, free router, and no introductory pricing. We offer internet that works when you need it. No data caps, no fine print, and absolutely no hidden fees. Sign up with MCG today and experience the benefits of better internet service.
Hey, Tiger fans, I'm Pastor Phil inviting you to try church at Prairie Lakes, where you'll hear that God loves you no matter what. Parents, your kids are going to love learning about God in our safe and fun children's environments, so no matter where you're at with what you believe, you can look for God at Prairie Lakes Church. Go Tigers, and I hope to see you soon.
Bottom of the 5th inning we go. Tigers leading 2-0. Trying to get the sweep here over the Vikings.
Now batting center fielder, number 1.
8, 9, and 1 hitters do it for Grinnell. Hadley Harder, Ivy Kellogg, then top of the order and Trinity Carlson. Hadley steps in, 0 for 1. First pitch is swung on and caught. And when I say caught, it's more of a defense mechanism, but it goes in the book as F1. But nice job by Rubish. Makes that catch for the first out. Oofta. Ivy Kellogg now steps in. Takes the first pitch on the outside corner for strike 1. That pitch bounces short of the plate. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss for strike 2. And now Kellogg in the hole. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Top of the order, and Trinity Carlson waits on deck. Swing and a miss for strike 3 again. A wicked off-speed pitch by Rubish. Gets a strikeout for the second out. That'll bring up Trinity Carlson, the pitcher.
Trinity Carlson.
Trinity 0 for 2 on the night with 2 outs, nobody on. First pitch up and away for ball 1. One 0 pitch. Up and in for ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. That pitch misses away for ball 3. 3 balls and a strike now to the Tiger pitcher, Trinity Carlson. Freshman against freshman here. Rubish a freshman, Carlson a freshman. 3-0 pitch. Catches that outside corner for strike 1. That pitch is swung on and fouled up, heading towards the third base side, just out of the reach of the third baseman. It's a Never Jones foul ball, but couldn't quite make the play, was the third baseman, so Carlson lives to face another pitch anyway. 3 balls and 2 strikes. That pitch is swung on and hit out towards center field. Center field initially started in, and then she has to go back, and it's over her head. Carlson running into second, and Trinity has a double. Again, the ball didn't look like it. I mean, it got up in the air, but it just kept carrying. Now I have a courtesy runner coming in.
Number 15, Alyssa Flander.
So Alyssa Flander coming in to run. And that'll bring up Kylie Bond. So 2 outs, runner at second base for Grinnell. Tigers lead 2-0 with a runner in scoring position. Kylie Bond, 1 for 2 in the night. Flew out, singled and scored prior 2 trips. First pitch swam, that's hit out towards left center. That's going to drop in there. That's going to go to the fence. Flander scores easily from second. Bond is in with a stand-up double. Kylie caught all of that one and ripped it to left center field. And Tigers increase their lead to 3-1.
Now batting the first baseman.
Now the first baseman, Reese, steps in. First pitch outside for ball 1. One 0 pitch on the way from Rubish. That pitch is swung and popped up in the infield. Second baseman drifting. Shortstop actually coming in, making the call and the catch. Fish does for the third out to retire the side. But Tigers get one more. They lead 3-0. Top of the 6th we go. You're watching high school softball on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
Hey Tiger fans, Colton here at Wagon Wheels West in Grinnell, and today's game day boot is this men's Twisted X boot. This boot is going to be super comfortable with that self-stretch technology, while also being greatly durable if you have to go and work in the yard or you're out on the job all day. This is going to be the boot for you. But don't get it twisted. This boot is going to look wonderful under a nice pair of blue jeans if you got to go out on the town. And stop in, try it, and good luck, Tigers.
At B3 Technology in Grinnell, we make IT simple. Our team provides reliable managed IT services, cloud solutions, data backup, and network security so your home or business runs smoothly every day. With big city technology and small town customer service, B3 Technology has been helping Central Iowa stay connected and protected for decades. Call B3 Technology today at 641-236-9296 or visit b3tech.com.
Back at the softball complex, top of the 6th inning we go. Tigers lead Vinton-Shellsburg 3-0, trying to get the sweep over the Vikings. They won the first game 17-0. Over on the baseball field, the Vikings have scored now. Bottom of the 3rd inning, Grinnell leads Vinton-Shellsburg 5-3. Dave Van Comperl, Dan Walker have the call on that game. Vinton-Shellsburg will have the 8, 9, and 1 hitters. Zoe McClintock stepping in now to face Trinity Carlson here in this top of the 6th inning. Here's the pitch. Swung on, hit out towards left center. That's going to drop in for a single. That's going to get all the way to the fence. It's a double. McClintock is going to be on with a double. That'll bring up center fielder Camden Earhart. Curtis runner coming in now.
Number 12,
Shea Boots now running for the catcher McClintock.
Now batting, number 4, Camden Earhart.
So a runner at second base. And McClintock subbed out for Shea Boots for courtesy runner. And the batter is Camden Earhart, the center fielder. First pitch swung and foul back for an Everett Jones foul ball. And strike one. Everett Jones and Company, Mark and Paula Colpin, your registered representatives. Their office located on 4th Avenue there in downtown Grinnell, just off the square. Stop in and see them for your financial plan for your future. 0-1 the count. Swing and another foul ball, Edward Jones foul ball. Nice off speed that time by Trinity. And Earhart in the hole now, no balls and 2 strikes. 0-2 pitch on the way. Gets the called strike 3. Michelle's Dance Academy strikeout on that outside corner for the first out.
Now batting, number 7, Harper Rubish.
Top of the order we go. The pitcher, Harper Rubish, due up. Harper 1 for 3 on the night, singled and flew out prior to 3 trips. Single, fly out. Takes the first pitch in there for a strike. Carlson just now getting back on the pitching mound. Takes the pitch, swung on, and that's popped up. Does Andrews have a play? No. Hit the fence, and once it hits the fence, it's dead. It is the Never Jones foul ball, and it is strike 2. But even if Macy catches that, once it hits the fence, it's a dead ball. But the count is no balls and 2 strikes. To Harper Rubish. 0-2 pitch on the way. Off-speed pitch, gets the call in the outside corner. Michelle's Dance Academy strikeout for the second out.
Now batting, number 13, Hayden Fippen.
And that'll bring up second base number 13, Hayden Fippen. This time with 2 outs. Pitch swung on and foul back off the fence for a Never Jones foul ball and strike 1. Fippen steps in. Carlson steps up on the pitching mound, and she doesn't waste much time when she gets there. Here's the pitch. Swing on, that's chopped foul. And Everett Jones foul ball for strike 2. See if we can get another Michelle's Dance Academy strikeout here from Trinity Carlson. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on. Top of the 6th inning. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Another Michelle's Dance Academy strikeout. Carlson strikes out the side, and the Vikings go down. 3-0 Grinnell with the lead. You're watching high school softball on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue, Grinnell, would like to invite everyone to experience the Barnyard. Our friendly smiles will serve you up with your favorite yogurt flavor of the day, sundaes, and specialty cyclones. If lunch or supper is what you're craving, they have all the favorites. Large groups are welcome by the busloads, and you can always catch us on the move or online. I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn. Go Tigers!
Bottom of the 6th inning we go. Tigers will send the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, Macy Andrews, Kate Smith, and Ava Van Tome to the plate.
Now batting for the Tigers, the
Macy Andrews, the catcher, leads things off. Macy 0 for 2 on the night. Facing Harper Rubish, who's pitched a very fine game for these Vinton-Shellsburg Vikings. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike one. Again, Rubish just has, she makes the pitch move and has a beautiful changeup off speed. Kind of kept the Tigers off balance most of the night. There's a changeup missing upstairs for ball one. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Just missing outside. Rubish wanted that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2-1 pitch on the way. That's swung on a pop foul up and out of play. Edward Jones foul ball. Evens the count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's a pitch. Swing on that is popped up short, and the pitcher makes the catch out in front of her. And Andrews flies out for the first out.
third baseman, number 6, Kate Smith.
That'll bring up third baseman, number 6, Kate Smith. Kate 2 for 2 in the night. 2 singles and a run scored for Kate. Facing Harper Rubish. Kate plays third base for Coach Doty. That pitch swing that's popped up and foul, out of play. And Edward Jones foul ball. Look out, fans over there. It's an Edward Jones foul ball for strike one. That pitch swung hit off the hands right to the shortstop. Fish makes the catch. Again, the pitch tailed in to the right-handed hitting Kate Smith. And gets the pop up to the shortstop for the second out.
Number 12, Ava Van Tome.
Brings up right fielder Ava Van Tome. Ava 1 for 2 on the night, struck out and singled her prior 2 trips. Takes the first pitch low for ball 1. That pitch misses away for ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes now to Van Tome. If she gets on, Kate Nath will be up as Kate's on deck. That pitch misses. And count is now 3 balls and no strikes. Again, some coaches, they don't need a signal. It's an automatic take on 3-0, but we'll see if Coach Doty lets Kate swing here or not. And that pitch misses, so Van Tome draws a walk on 4 straight pitches, and that'll bring up Kate Nath.
Left fielder, number 23, Kate Nath.
So Nath up there with 2 outs. Runner at first base. Grinnell leads 3-0 on the Chris Collision Center scoreboard. Pitches in for a strike, throw down, stolen base, not in time. So Van Tome in there for a stolen base, and Nath in the hole. No balls and a strike. 2 outs. Bottom of the 6th inning. There's a pitch swing on. That's hit out towards shallow right field. It's going to come in there and drop in front. Running all the way and coming home is Van Tome, and then on the throw in, Nath goes to second. So it's a single RBI single for Nath. Van Tome scores from second, and Nath advances to second on the throw.
Number 1, Haley Harder.
And Tigers get a very big insurance run and now lead it 4-2. That'll bring up Haley Harder, the center fielder. First pitch misses for ball 1. Scores the bunt, pulls the bat back. Now the runner's going to third, and this time they're going to get her. Good throw down, and Nath is thrown out at third. But Tigers get one run. They lead 4-0. Back for the top of the seventh. You're watching high school softball on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
People ask us what the secret is. Is it the thin and crispy crust? Is it the liquid gold ranch? Or maybe it's the fact that we're still doing things the hard way, by hand, every single day. Truth is, the secret is you. The families who have been sitting in these booths for 3 generations. We're more than just a pizza place. We're part of your story. So come in, bring the whole family, and let us handle the rest. We've got a spot saved for you at Poly Ice.
When change and uncertainty define the times, it's good to anchor to your roots, to honor and nurture them, to remember how it all started, and let that help build the future. Because we know a strong future is built on a solid past, and that past promises mean future follow-through. You can trust us to protect what you grow, build, own, and value. Trust in tomorrow with Grinnell Mutual.
Back here at the softball complex, top of the 7th inning we go. Grace Fish leading things off here for the Vikings. Tigers lead 4-0 on our Curse Collision Center scoreboard. Here's the pitch. Upstairs for ball 1. Be Grace Fish, Taylor Bridgewater, and Brinkley Fisher, the 3 batters for Coach Adam Fish. Tigers trying to get the sweep as they won the first game and lead it here in the second one, 4-0 on our Curse Collision Center scoreboard. That pitch misses low for ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Vinton-Shellsburg Vikings shortstop, Grace Fish. Pitch is swung on, that's popped up a mile up in the air, way up there, out to shallow center field. Center fielder camps underneath it, makes the catch to get that all-important leadoff batter out for the first out.
Now batting, number 8, Taylor Bridgewater.
That'll bring up the right fielder, Taylor Bridgewater. Taylor 1 for 2 in the night, struck out, or rather grounded out, and singled her prior 2 trips. Facing Trinity Carlson, trying to close it out here for the Grinnell Tigers. Here's a pitch. In there for strike 1. Over the baseball field, Tiger boys lead Vinton-Shellsburg boys 5-3 in the bottom of the 4th inning. Tiger boys won the first one. They're trying to get the sweep as well over the Vikings. Pitch, change up, beautiful pitch in there for strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes, 1 out. To Taylor Bridgewater, the right fielder. Here's the pitch. Just missing outside corner. Nice discipline by Bridgewater not to chase that one. One-two pitch on the way from Carlson. Changeup misses upstairs. Again, good discipline by Bridgewater. Thought about it, then held up. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two pitch. Misses outside. So nice job by Bridgewater. She was down in the count, no balls and 2 strikes. Now she's battled back to a full count, 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Trinity Carlson read back and fired that one. It's the Michelle's Dance Academy strikeout. That has some gas on it for sure. For the second out.
Now batting, number 14.
And that'll bring up designated player number 14, Brinkley Fisher. Facing Trinity Carlson. First pitch, swing and a miss for strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch coming from Carlson. just misses outside for ball one. 1 ball and 1 strike. Again, tomorrow night we will have another softball game, just a single game starting at 7 o'clock as the Tigers welcome a non-conference opponent, Southeast Warren, coming here to the softball complex. 7 o'clock start. We'll have that game for you right here on the Tiger Sports live stream network. That pitch swing on that's fouled off. Look out, folks. Edward Jones foul ball for strike 2, and Carlson now 1 strike away from wrapping up the victory and a sweep for the Grinnell Tigers. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody down for Vinton-Shellsburg. Top of the 7th. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Gets the call on the outside corner. Michelle's Dance Academy strikeout to retire the side and end the game. That will do it. Tigers win this one 4-0. They win the first one 17-0. They get the sweep over Vinton-Shellsburg. Again, tomorrow night we'll have softball for you at 7 o'clock. Tigers host Southeast Warren. We'll have that game for you right on the Tiger Sports live stream network. On the baseball field, top of the 5th inning, Grinnell boys lead Vinton-Shellsburg 5-3. You can catch that game on the Tiger Sports live stream network. Still going on. Flip over to that one if you would. Dave Van Comper and Dan Walker have that call as well. That'll wrap it up for softball for tonight. This is Chris Jr. saying good night, everyone, on the Tiger Sports live stream network.